Apologies, I'm muted. That was muted earlier on. Hi, Wealthy, and welcome to Wise Wealth Talk with Adeleke, Florence Adeleke. Wow, it's the new year already. And it's 2024. The last time we had this was in 2023. And I'm so excited. I'm seeing you again in this year, 2024. All right. So just 2 minutes and we're going to kick off this session. But then, do me a favor. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe to this channel, like this video so that this can boost the algorithm in helping us to get other wealthy people outside there like you on this channel. And then let's do the show. So I'm gonna give you 1 minute now. Share with your friends, engage, like, and comment. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that right now myself. Are you sharing? I am sharing myself. So all right. All right. So you are welcome again. All right. So let's go straight into why we are here. This is gonna be very brief. All right. I'm not going to take so much of your time, and I want you to expect this often. So turn on the notification bell on this channel so that each time we go live like this, you can be notified wherever you are and you can join in. So it's the year 2024. And if I may ask you, what is your plan? What are your targets? What do you want to achieve? Please give me a second and I'll be right back. All right. So, what do you want to achieve this year? That is the question you want to ask yourself. The topic or what you are looking at today is how to plan and achieve your investment goals in this year 2024. So, but then I need you to understand that it is not enough to wish for something. It is not enough that you want to wish to you have a wish to accomplish big thing, but it's very, very important that you put them down. So, what do you want to achieve this year? Don't just live to earn, to eat, pay house rent, or pay bills alone. Don't just earn, don't just work. You need to have a goal. You can't achieve something you don't plan for. Even when you stumble into some wealth, even when you stumble into some opportunities, perhaps, if you don't have something that you have laid down that you want to achieve, how will you be able to, make good decisions with those opportunities, especially financial opportunities that will be coming to your way in the year. So it's very important that you must put them down in actionable steps. All right. Already, we are in the second month of the year 2024. As at the time of this show. However, you need to know that you still have more time. Like it's still early for you to start putting those things down. So what do you want to achieve this year? Put them down. Now, I'm giving you another 1 second. If there's something like that, or let me say 30 seconds. Now put it down. Put those things down. Put them down. What do you want to achieve this year in terms of your investment? What do you want to invest into? Sometimes we think too big, like, okay, I want to invest in business, I want to invest in stocks, I want to invest in treasury bills, I want to invest in real estate, I want to invest in name all those assets. But then you need to understand, what exactly do I want to invest in this year? That means, what am I prioritizing over other things this year? So it's very important that you choose what you want to invest into. Now, if you want to succeed at a goal, you need to understand why you want it. So before you actually say, oh, I want to invest, oh, I can see Sikora says I want to invest in real estate. So before you actually say, I want to invest in real estate, you need to have a goal that this is why I want to invest in real estate. So it's very important that you actually write that down, that this is why I want to invest in real estate. Do you want to invest in real estate because you want to earn more money? I mean, for cash flow? Or do you want to invest in real estate for land banking? Do you want to invest in real estate for commercial purposes? Probably in the future, you're looking at owning assets, owning industry, owning opportunities. You're looking at owning infrastructures like warehouses or something. So you need to have a goal to it. So it is not just about, oh, I want to invest in real estate or I want to buy land. You need to understand why you want to do it. So is it for cash flow? Is it for capital preservation? You need to have that written down. So, and that will help you in making the right decision. So if you're doing or making investment this year, and if investing is on your list, then it is important that you have a strong reason why you want to do it. So quickly on this session, I'm going to give you 7 important steps on how to plan and also achieve your investment goals in this year. Now, the number 1 is that know what you want to achieve and have a strong reason for it. Have a strong why for it. What do you want to invest into? I can see Favor says, I want to invest in people. Yes. A lot of people don't know that investing in other people is also a form of investment. Investing in people is also a form of investment. How do you want to achieve it? Then that takes you to the next step. Then put it down. The second step is put it down in actionable steps. I want to buy a land. Then add a timeline to it. So add a time frame to what you want to do. I want to buy land by March ending in 2024. So it's important that you don't just have it written down that, oh, I want to do this. You need to put a timeline to it. Then I'm gonna move, I think I'm moving very fast. So if let's say you want to invest into assets like asset that easily liquidate, let's say you want to invest in maybe stocks or cryptocurrency. You want to ask yourself, oh, I want to invest in cryptocurrency. So a particular portion of my income will go into this, either monthly, either quarterly. You need to be specific and strategic when it comes to achieving your goals this year, investment goal. Be specific about it and be strategic about it. Because if you're not, you will jump into every opportunity that comes your way that may not even be for you, or that may not actually help you, that will not take you closer to your destination and to your dreams. So it is very important that you need to have this at the back of your mind. Now, number 4 is that number 4, allocate your resources. Allocate your resources. So you need to allocate your resources. How many percent of your income will you save? Let's say you want to invest in real estate. You need to determine, okay, 50% of my income monthly we go into real estate. So then you develop a portfolio or a saving portfolio for it, what we call target savings. Have you heard about target savings? So now we have different platforms that give you access to actually save towards a specific goal. So you want to save, or you can even choose one of your accounts that you're not using frequently, or you don't have access to, and then start putting it. Do you know what this saying is? Have you heard the saying that says that I think it says that a single step, right? For you to make a little drop of water. I mean, I hope you can help me complete that right now. That feels like so. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. So if you're going to achieve buying a house, buying a land by December 2024, then now is the time for you to start working towards it. There is something I also need to call your attention to. Is the fact that when we talk about this, when we talk about this particular aspect of savings to invest in real assets, I need you to put into consideration, because now this is not a financial advice, but I need you to put this into consideration, that while you are earning and saving, remember that the money you're saving is also being probably devalued. Yes. Some of us that we are in, if you're watching me and you're in Nigeria, you know what it is. You know what it is, right? You know the price of dollar to naira. Hi, Mosida. Glad to have you here. Thank you for joining me today. Please do well to subscribe and also like this and share with your friends. Call on others to join us here, because we are sharing valuable tips that will take you one step closer to achieving your dreams this year. And also, now look at this. Whatever the investment type you choose, you need to plan how you're going to achieve it by allocating resources to it. So if your own investment goal this year is, I want to invest into myself, then you need to also plan some of your funds that will go for your personal development. I need you to understand that you yourself, you're an asset. Do you know you're an asset? You're an asset. So you must allocate resources to invest it into yourself. Sometimes it can be in form of time. It can be in form of, attending events, conferences that will help you become better. So you must allocate these resources to yourself. It might be books, it might be courses. Some people, especially, I've discovered that a lot of people, especially some young people, we don't prioritize investing into ourselves. We prefer, okay, let me buy this, it will do 10x. Let me buy that to do 10x. Let me buy this to do 20x. And then that is what you want to. Yes, yes. Please type that in the comment section. You are an asset. You are not just an asset, you are a valuable asset. So you must take the time, you must take the resources and invest it into yourself. Because with who you are, you are. Let me tell you something. It is with who you are in the inside that will determine what you will be on the outside. So you must take out the time, you must take out the resources to invest into yourself as an asset, a valuable one for that matter. Then, pro tip that I have here is that it is better to invest than to save. What do I mean? Let's say I have a plan to own real estate by December. I mean, to invest in land. Rather than save in the bank, I will save in the land. That is why you want to take advantage of opportunities like instrumental opportunities, because lands keep appreciating, and the longer you prolong the time that you're going to get in, the more you see that you're it seems like you're not catching up. So if you have decided that, okay, I'm going to allocate 40% of my income to savings for owning a land in this year 2024 by October, then I will choose to look for opportunities that aligns with my investment goal in the real estate market, and then see how I can strike a deal of paying small, so that the inflation does not catch up with my resources. Let me explain what I mean. A land that's sold for I think about not up to 2 million last year, as at December, is currently December 2023 is currently selling for about, let's say, 5 million in 2024 by February. Now, if I was to be saving, let's say last month or in December, and I said I want to start saving now, you can see, remember that your income, the rate of earning is not equal to the rate of spending. Let's be frank. The rate at which you are earning is not. That's why you see somebody saying, I'm not working, I don't have a job, but the person is spending money. Funny. So where is the money coming from? Where is the money coming from? So that is why you actually want to be strategic when it comes to your investment. So don't just try to bite down the time. Yes, try to buy down the time. So by the time the property of 5 million last year, I decided to say that, to strike a deal with the organization, that, you know what, I'm interested in this property. I'm gonna give you 50% now, and then I'm gonna break the remaining into bit by bit, and be sure to commit to it. You will discover that the interest that you'll be paying, maybe let's say 10% or even maybe 15% interest for like 12 months, and it's not going to be like the rate of the the inflation. I wish I can really break this down. So what I'm saying is, a property that sold like 3 million in December, let's say it's now selling for 5 million in February, and do you know how much it's gonna be by next year December? If you look at the rate at which things are going up. I saw a quote. I mean, one of these memes. Is it memes? Yeah. And it says, what is the lesson that you have learned this year? Is that something that, don't procrastinate what you need, like urgent for you want to buy it now. Because by the time you say you want to come back to it tomorrow, Support the law, the price has gone up. So you want to be strategic in how you approach your investment decision this year. And please, for those of you that will be investing in more volatile assets like stocks and cryptocurrencies, it's very, very important that you allocate resources that you can part with. Yes, Asanat, thank you for joining. Yes, prices are really going up, oh, as in high every day. Something that you priced last year and it was just maybe around 10,000. You go back this year, it's 17, it's 20,000, like more than 50% increment. So that is what you have to be strategic yourself. So by the time down today, you know that you are planning towards October. Why not tell the company that let me be paying small? Because by the time now, somebody that bought on installment for a land of 2 million on and bought installment of 12 months for let's say 3 million. They sold installment of 12 months for 3 million. The outright fee is 2 million. And then the person will have 12 months to pay 3 million. Why somebody that did not take advantage of that opportunity? Now the person is saving, like instead of saving in the bank, the person is saving in the land, is saving in the asset, right? But another person now says that I want to be saving, Jerry, when I will make the money. And you see that things are going up. Even when you're trying to make more money, other liabilities are coming in. So it looks as if you're not being able to cash up. Because the truth of the matter is, one of my mentors used to say that don't just cut off on your, and they say that cut your expenses. No, increase your earning capacity. Increase your earning capacity. So now, see the thing. By December last year, I decided that okay, I'm going to do 12 months, and then I'm going to pay 3 million for that property. I'm just citing all this as an example. And then February, the price has gone up to outright for 5 million. And then if you're going to buy the installment February, it has gone up to 7 million for 12-month payment. Now, somebody bought 3 million in February. Do you know that the person that bought 3 million for a period of 6 to 12 months has made more money than the person that bought in February outright at 5 million? Now, that person that bought on installment, we even have enough, like, can use it, some of his, can allocate his resources well, like, because you know that you don't need the land now, but you saw it cheaper, like you saw it at a very good rate, and then you decide to just key into it, and without having to commit so much resources to it, why you are able to still do all the things you want to do with your finances. So it's very important that you are strategic in how you approach things this year. And then I want you to know that prioritizing yourself as an asset is the most important decision you can make this year. Prioritize yourself, invest into yourself, invest in knowledge. Because before you start thinking about the physical assets or different type of assets to invest in, like stocks, cryptocurrencies, real estate, land, farming, agriculture, treasury bills, first of all, look at yourself. Do you know this thing? Do you know them well? So invest in knowledge in all those areas. And then before you start, so when I mean invest in knowledge, it may not be that you have to pay for courses. There are free educational materials online. Just know about this thing, know about how they work, and see how you can position yourself. Okay, I'm seeing astronauts say that, how do we plan for when it's less? I want to know how to study the business flow. Okay, make sure you join our community, Wise Wealth Talk. Yes, we have a community on WhatsApp and Telegram. So if you are watching us here on YouTube, I want you to just drop a comment that you would like to be added, and I'm going to also drop the link to our group here. So, and then we are going to hurry up. So these are questions that we need to take inside the inner carcass. All right. So thank you for that question, and I look forward to in our community where we can actually trash out some more information. All right, no problem. You will be added as soon as. All right. Thank you so much for following. Now, let me go to the next one. Number 5. Start early. Start early with what you have from where you are. Start early with what you have from where you are. So wherever you are right now financially, please start from there. Don't wait until you start earning millions, because if you cannot, give me a second, please. So if you cannot, I apologize for the background noise. If you cannot start from where you are right now with the little you are earning, then even if it is 5 naira, now when I mean invest into things, I'm not saying that okay, now that you cannot afford to buy land, you have to look for all means to buy land. No, there are so many things you can invest into. See, that's why I said start from where you are with what you have from where you are. So start with what you have right now. If it is investing into yourself, building your capacity so that you can earn more. Because sometimes you need to invest in some courses, in some mentorships that will help you to earn more. So build that capacity, build that financial strength, build that value, become so much. I was having a conversation with my partner this morning, and one of the things that he said I was very striking with is the fact that I am going to invest in myself so much that anywhere I find myself in the world, I will become so valuable, and then you can charge for more. See, the return, sometimes investing in yourself now will give you a far more higher return on investment than investing in a land today. So let's say I decide to invest in a course that is, let's say, $2,000, and then that course will actually help me to earn as high, to become so skilled in that area, and earn as high as let's say to be earning as high as let's say $50,000 monthly. You think that now, see, I invested $2,000 into myself, and now I'm making $50,000 monthly. Now, will I be able to afford a land? Of course, even a house, I will. Can you see? So that is why you have to be smart, and that's why you're welcome to Wise Wealth Talk. Then number six, I'm glad that I'm sticking with time. Yes. Number 6 is raise your bar. Raise your bar. When I mean raise your bar, prioritize self-investment. Prioritize self-investment. Prioritize self-investment. Invest into yourself. Invest into your capacity. Because if you feel like you are earning low, I saw a quote by a thought leader, and he said the reason why, okay, if you feel what you are earning right now is so small, right? I mean, you are not, you need to earn more. Then that means that you need to do more with yourself. You need to invest more. So there's the aspect of time, that you have to create more time for yourself, invest more time into yourself, and not just investing more time into yourself. You have to, because of course, when you buy courses, don't just buy courses, take them, practicalize them, ensure that these courses, you feed on them, and then you're able to move to the next level until you get to where you're going. That by the time you can conveniently make some investments, you can conveniently do some investment, and then it will not stress you, it will not choke you. Why? Because you are you have built capacity, and then you can channel more money, more resources to yourself. Thank you so much, David. It's good to have you. Thank you, David. Thank you for the comments. I'm so excited. All right. So It's very, very important. That is why sometimes, there was a time, let me tell you what happened to me. That was in, I think, 2020. I wanted to invest a particular money in land. Then there was a course I wanted to buy to, like a package, and it was high. And I looked at it. What should I go for? I decided to invest in myself. Yeah. So I decided to invest in myself. I decided to buy those books. It was a collection of wealth books. Wealth creation, financial books. So I decided to buy those books first of all, because I know that with who I am on the inside is what I'm gonna have. So that was what I did. So it's very, very important that prioritize yourself, raise your bar. Because once you raise your earning capacity, you will not be struggling to invest in real assets that will give you good return on investment. Because you will discover that if that land has cost, maybe in the next 5 years, the land will be selling for, let's say, 20 million naira. And you decide today to invest 5 million naira into yourself. Do you know that if it's in the next 5 years that land will sell 5 million naira and 20 million, do you know that in the next 2 years you'll be able to afford that land and without any so you have to look at it. You have to be able to do your 1 + 1 and be sure that you're doing the right thing at the right time. While I advise that you invest in real assets, you are the real asset as a person. So you are the one that should be loaded inside first. Then you can now buy land, you can buy houses, and then be strategic when you're also investing in all those things. Then number 7 is that track your steps daily. So when you allocate resources, you need to also track your steps. So how are you doing? How are you moving? So don't just say that I am planning to invest by December. What are you doing right now? So track it. Are you on track? Then it will be nice there. Let me give you some pro tip in tracking your step. You can decide to also get an accountability partner. This is what I want to achieve. I want to commit 50% of my income into this. So some of you, your business is what you should invest into. Invest in marketing, invest in branding. So invest in other things. So it's not just land. I may not have. Do you know that you yourself, you can be so rich? Like, it's not about what you have in your account balance right now, but what do you have in your account here? It's very important. So invest in yourself more than ever before, because the world is becoming more competitive and you want to stay on top. And staying on top means that doing things that your counterpart will not do. And that's what will set you apart. And then you become, there's this tech organization that, for those of you that don't know me, maybe you're just meeting me for the first time. I'm not just a financial enthusiast. I'm also a tech savvy individual. So I have technical background, pure technical background, in IT. So there's this organization that employ just 1% of the best. So they pay you huge amount of dollars. But before you can get to before you can get a job, now imagine you get a job that is paying you $100,000 to $200,000 per annum. Tell me, where if you not buy a land, how's it safe in 1 year? But do you know the sleepless nights, the investment into yourself that it will cost you for you to be among that 1% that such organization we consider for employment? So you want to think about it. Now you can see that now you're weighing your options and your return on investment. So this is where we're going to stop for today. Like I said, when you're allocating resources into yourself as an asset and into other assets, track it. Okay, I bought this course 2 years ago. Have I taken them? Go back. All those courses that is in your archive. It is time to bring them out. Bring them out. Take them and become a better version of yourself. Well, this is where we are going to wrap it up for today. I hope I did not disappoint you. If you have gotten value, can you leave me a comment